And I've said this about you before. You are a modern day feminist, is exactly what you are. And we've had people come up to you that may not agree with you politically on all of your issues, but they do say, Marjorie, you do stand up for women. And it's amazing just what has happened in this country that women have been silenced.
First, I got to start off by saying, my man, you got to be a special type of crazy with the side of I ain't got nothing to lose to date a woman like Marjorie Taylor Greene. I done dated around in my days. I'm in a great relationship right now, but I've had my taste of crazy women, and she certainly is one of them. Not to mention she's a public figure, one of the most famous politicians in the country. But it's, hilarious that he or she could say that she's the representation of a modern day feminist, but somebody like AOC wouldn't be, or somebody who's on the left who they always consider to be woke wouldn't be. Let's not talk about the fact that Marjorie Taylor Greene is always railing against migrants coming over the border, a lot of them being mothers, young mothers who are escaping poverty.
There are many countries in this world. Do you know what happens when you cross into their borders? You get shot. If you try to illegally enter another country's border, and many of these countries will shoot you if you try to come in illegally, but not the United States. No, everyone's welcome here because they're asylum seekers. And of course, they're trained to say all the right buzzwords in the appropriate language to help them seek asylum.
Let's just face it, she's staunchly against the LGBTQ community. And, I don't know if you knew, but there's a lot of females, there's a lot of women in the LGBTQ community. So, we'll just start there. But I had to say that, my man's, you better run now.
Well, and the reason why I stand up for women is because it's so important. I've enjoyed the privileges of being treated equal as an American woman, not only as a woman myself, as a former athlete, as a mother, and I have 2 daughters, and I definitely always want them to have equal rights in America.
And then what does feminism mean to somebody like Marjorie Taylor Greene? I guess it would be like the traditional values because, Roe v. Wade passed in 1973. And then not so long ago, the Supreme Court reversed it. While she sits up there and says that women aren't under attack or women have the same equal rights as men. Yeah, sure, women have come a long way, but now we're dealing with a Supreme Court that's trying to take us all the way back. State after state, Republican state, rolling out 12-week abortion bans, 6-week abortion bans. Okay, I guess we'll throw some exceptions in there, but not if there's any type of, risk for the baby. Only if there's rape or incest or, a danger to the mom. But we'll leave some exceptions in there.
I believe that every single person that God has a plan for them, even if they're unwanted, even if they came out of a horrible rape or something. I truly believe that, that there's a reason for them.
Politically, do you think in the entire nation there should be a nationwide ban on abortion in every state at the federal level?
If I had to vote on that, yes, I would vote on that.
You can't say that, but at the same time be totally in favor of the reversal of abortion rights for women.
But also as a business owner, it's been very important for me to be treated equally. And now as a United States representative, it's extremely important for my voice to be seen as equal to men. And so I do embrace that that description of being a modern day feminist, and I think that more women should speak out.
All this really reminds me of things like the rise of the red pill community, the manosphere, and just, conservative attempts to basically bring women back, to show that times were better when women really weren't in the workplace very much and didn't have very much of a say-so before hormonal birth control came along. But of course, at the end of the day, now men oftentimes just can't deal with the fact that we have to be a little bit impressive to get a woman and to keep a woman. We have to have social skills. We have to have emotional intelligence. We have to have drive and a purpose because, nowadays women compete with us very, very well. Women are doing very well in the collegiate system. Women are doing very well in the job market. And so as that continues to change society and the dynamics between men and women, you got a lot of people throwing themselves in the mix, trying to redefine feminism, redefine traditional values. But I'm curious to see if Marjorie Taylor Greene is going to continue this grift by trying to say that she's a feminist and she stands for everything that feminism represents.